the Brihan Mumbai Municipal Corporation Online Education. My name is Mrs. Priyanka Singh. Let's go to the credits. Who all are responsible for this wonderful online education which is going on? Myself, I've already introduced you. Our administrative officer is Mr. Kailash Arya. Nodal beat officer, Mr. Sharad Kurade. Nodal HM, Mrs. Paul Madam. Assistant Nodal HM, Mrs. Manpriti Kaur Anand, Madam, and CNO, Mr. Ratilal Kisan Burungile, Sir. So this is for the introduction and for the credits. Let's starting with the thought for the day. A wonderful idea over here. Can somebody read it for me, please?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Forget
Forget
what hurt you, but never
forget
forget
Okay,
what
okay.
that
is not
Okay,
for you.
Yes,
Arsalan
teacher.
and Shamika, please wait. Let's make a rule that only one person will talk, speak at a time. So let's give a chance to Arsalan here. Arsalan, can you speak, my dear? Just read this.
Yes, teacher. Forget what hurt you, but never forget what the taught you.
What it taught you. Okay,
Taught.
now let's understand the meaning of this. Now, what they're saying that we should always remember what something is taught to us. Now, for example, sometimes our parents or teachers can shout on us. Yes, they can shout on us. They can say, okay, you have to learn this, but you'll feel very bad. Oh, no, the teacher is shouting or the parents are shouting. So we should not worry about the shouting. What we should think is that what it is teaching me, how it is helping me. Yes or no? For example, if you are drinking some milk and the milk has gone bad and it is smelling, then also you want to drink. Yes, but your parents are saying, no, don't drink that. It is harmful for you. Yes, so it is always, you have to remember what teachings are there, what mistakes you are doing, and how you are learning from it. Right? Let's go to the next slide. Yes. Now, Shamika, please read this.
Idem,
Yes.
idem at snail
Yes.
pace.
And what is the definition?
Definition very slow.
Okay, so let's understand first of all what is the meaning of this. Now, this is idiom. What is this, children?
Idiom.
Yes. So you will call this as E. This is E, D, and idiom. Okay. So it
Okay,
is not idiom, it is a idiom. Okay. So remember this as idiom. Now you said snail's pace. Now can you tell me or can you think what is the meaning of this picture from this idiom at a snail pace? Just make a prediction. Give a thought. Make a try.
snail
Hmm.
was going slowly walking.
Very good. Yes, exactly. That's the definition. For example, if you're running in a race, yes, if you're running in a race, can you walk slowly, or you are supposed to run very fast? So this is the meaning at a snail pace. Now today we are going to learn about such idioms whose meanings are something else. See, the words are something different. The word is snail and speed. Pace means speed, but the meaning is totally different. So you will understand such phrases today. All right. So let's learn today about idioms and phrases. What we are going to learn, children? Tell me.
Idiom phrases.
Very good, very good. So let's understand what is an idiom. Yes, who is going to read this? Please
An
read.
an experience that do does not actually mean what the words say.
Okay. For example,
Example, she spilled the beans.
okay.
She
The meaning is she talked
she
too
talked too
much
much and told the scribe.
secret. Secret. All right. When you are reading, children, try to read very slowly and don't miss any word. Now, see what is the meaning they are saying? It is an expression or a sentence that does not exactly mean what the words say. Yes, the words are different. I told you, the words will be different, but the
Yes.
meaning will be totally different. See, Beans means it can be any pulses. It can be rice. Yes, it can be chana dal. So she has spilled. She has thrown away. So it is all over the floor. She has thrown the beans. This is the meaning of the words. But what is the actual meaning? The actual meaning is she talked too much. She was talking so much that everybody knew the secret and everybody knew the secret. So that is why we should talk less. Yes, she spilled the beans. So this is the meaning. Yes. Now what is the idiom? Let's give a chance to Dharnika. Yes, you please read.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah.
What is and what
Idiom. Yes.
idiom? An idiom is a group words and he and
Established.
established meanings that is not
Related.
related to the isolate meanings of the words.
Okay. Thank you, Dharnika. Now see what is the meaning. An idiom is a group of words. Yes, it is a group of words. It is not a single word. It can be group of words. Now the meaning is established. Established means fixed. The meaning is fixed. And the meaning is not related to the individual meaning. Yes, the individual meaning is not the same, as I told you. And it is important to note that an idiom is also a phrase. Yes, idiom is also a phrase. Now you will think, teacher, what is a phrase? Now somebody will know that, yes, what is a phrase. So they are saying that idiom and phrase are the same. Now let's look at the example. What is this idiom? Everybody tell me, what is this idiom?
Raining cat and dogs.
Yes, raining cats and dogs. So is it actually dogs and cats are coming down like rain from the sky? Is this the meaning? Yes or no? No. The answer is no. It actually does not mean that cats and dogs are coming down from the sky. The meaning is, what does it mean? It refers to heavy rain. It is raining very heavily. Yes, so you can say it was raining cats and dogs today when I was going to the school. Yes, so it means it was very, very heavy rain. Okay, so this is the idiom. Let's go to the phrase. Now, what is a phrase? You already know this. You must have done in fourth standard also. So let's revise it again. A
Yes, teacher.
phrase is a group of related words. It does not create a sentence. Now, what they're saying, there are some words, it will be related. Yes, and they will have, it is not a full sentence, it is some part of the sentence. Now, see what is a phrase. Okay, so let's get started reading. Arsalan, please read.
Teacher, can I read it?
Yes. Uh, n- yes, Nirviga, please read.
A phrase is a group of words standing together as a
Conceptual.
conceptual unit.
Okay, fine. Now they are saying, yes, these
There are
are
different
this.
these are different from item as these are used as parts of a sentence and is the standard way of explaining a
Concept.
concept.
Fine, thank you. Now see what they have said. A phrase is a group of words. Yes, it is a group of words. It is not a single word, but a group of words. Now they stand together, means their meaning comes as a concept, as a thing. As a thing, you can understand them. So that is the meaning of concept. Now these are different from idioms. Okay, children, idioms. Phrase is different from idiom. Yes, phrase is different from idiom because they are used as parts of sentences and they express a concept. Okay, So still you will be thinking, teacher, what is the difference between a idiom and a phrase? So children, you have to understand that idiom will have a different meaning. Idiom will always have a different meaning, but a phrase will have mostly same meaning. Now there are 8 types of phrases. How many types of phrases are there, children?
8.
Eight types.
Yes, read this. What is the first one?
Noun
Noun
phrases.
phrase. Where
Present
phrase,
phrase,
noun
infinitive phrase,
infinitive phrase,
prepositional phrase,
preposition phrase,
adverb
adverb
phrase,
phrase,
adjective phrase.
adjective phrase.
Okay, good. Now, children, try to read as more as possible. So, more you read, more your reading will improve. Okay. So, see some examples of these phrases include all rights reserved is a phrase. All of a sudden means you are not expecting it happen just suddenly. So, all of a sudden. So to speak of lights, camera, action. Now, fall in line. All these are example of phrases. Okay. Now, children, see here. For example, this is by the brook. What is this? By
By
the.
the book
Now, this is a phrase. This is not an idiom. What did I tell you? This is a
phrase.
phrase. It is not an idiom because idiom meanings are totally different, but phrase meanings are almost same. Now, brook means a small river. What is the meaning of brook?
A small river.
River.
So, see, by the brook. Now, you have to make a sentence with this by the brook. So, what is the
Teacher,
sentence?
can I say? We
By the
came
brook.
by the route.
By the brook.
Okay. We camped by the brook. So we were camping. Yes, we went out with the family, and where we were doing the camping, we were doing it by the brook. So by the river. Okay, so this is a phrase. Now, children, the meaning should be clear about idiom and phrase, but still, let's look again. What they're saying, idioms have a fixed meaning.
Here have six
Meaning.
meanings.
Yes, and phrases do not have a fixed meaning. Their meaning is not fixed. It may change as per the word. Yes. Next,
An
Nivigan.
idiom.
Yes,
And
one
idiom.
person.
An idiom.
1 minute, children. It is
And
stop.
idiom.
I said one person at a time. Second, it's not idiom, it's idiom. Idiom. Okay. Yes, please start.
An idiom might not make sense if you are not familiar with
Yes.
it.
So an idiom, you will not understand the meaning of idiom if you don't know the meaning of it. Yes, it is idiom. You said idiom. It's not idiom, my dear. It is idiom. See what they're saying? If you are not familiar with it, if you don't know it, then you will not know the meaning. Now, phrase can be easily understood. You can easily understand the phrase. Yes, because the meanings come from the words. So it is very simple. Now, children, today we are going to study about this idioms and phrases. Yes, so we are going to look at some idioms which are also phrases.
Also,
Yes, they are also phrases. So let's look at some of it. All right. What is this? Please read.
hold your horses.
Hold your horses. Very good. And what is with the meaning of this? Yes, wait a moment. Yes, wait a moment. Now, if you are speaking very fast. Yes, and then the teacher is saying, okay, hold your horses, speak slowly. Yes, so it means that you are in very urgency and somebody is telling you to wait. Yes, so children, when you use this idiom now, anybody will say that your English is so good. So you should try to use more of these idioms. So next time, if somebody is not stopping only, speaking, and your chance is not coming, so what you will say? What you will say?
Hold your horses.
Yes. So does it actually mean that you have to catch your horse, or does it mean that you have to speak slowly? What does it mean?
Wait a moment.
You have to speak slowly. Children, understand the question which I am asking. Okay, understand.
Wait a moment.
Wait a moment. Yes, but it also means that you have to. You are asking somebody to be slow. All right. Let's look at the second idiom, which is one more interesting. What is this? What is this picture?
Kill two birds with one stone.
Yes, Shamika, good reading. You are killing two birds with one stone. What does it mean? You should actually go out and kill the birds. What is the meaning of this?
No.
Two accomplish two
Yes,
goals at once.
yes. So if teacher has given you two target, uh, complete your maths homework and get ready for maths test, and you are puzzled and you are confused what to do, what to do, what to do. So what did you do? You took a practice test online. So you tried to take the practice test online. So what happened? You took the printout of it and gave to teacher, and teacher is very happy you have done some work, and then you are also ready for the test. Yes. So it means that doing one work, but you are getting two result. You get that offer, no? On one object, you get one more free, one chocolate free on one on one. So this offer. So this is the meaning of it. Kill two birds with one stone to accomplish two goals at once. Okay, children. So this is the meaning of this. Can you make one more sentence with this? Or can you explain one more anything with this? One more sentence or example? Anybody wants to try? Okay, chalo, let's, we will see for the next slide if anybody wants to try it. All right, let's go to the next one. Now see, what is the picture? The clock is having wings. And the idiom is time flies. Yes, time is flying. So what does it actually mean? Your clock is flying? No, 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 no. What is the meaning?
Time that passes very quickly.
Yes, time that passes very quickly. So sometimes you must have observed, children, when you are watching cartoon. So you will see how time passed so quickly. Time is passing very quickly. Yes. So you can say time flies. When I was watching the cartoon, my favorite cartoon, time flied. Yes. But when I was completing my homework, oh my God, time was passing so slowly. Time was not flying only. Yes. So
No,
this is the meaning, children. Time flies means time which is passing very quickly is called as time flies. Can you give me one example of this from your life? Anybody try? I really want to hear your beautiful voices, children.
time that pass my cartoon very quickly.
Yes, yes. Can you try to give an example? Give an example, Shamika. Yes. Come on, try.
Teacher, can I?
Yes, you can. You can. Anybody
I'm
can.
watching TV and time was passed very quickly.
Yes. See one more time.
I'm watching TV.
Yeah.
Time was passed very quickly.
Yes. So you can say time flied instead of saying time passed very quickly. So that is why we use a idiom. This is also one of the use of idiom, that it saves your sentence. It saves your time.
I
You
am
can say time flight. Very good, Nirvigan. Nice, very nice. Okay, good. Chalo, let's go to the next slide. Who is coming? Who is this?
Let
let the
the
cat
cat
out of the bag.
Yes. So let the cat out of the bag. Take out the cat from your bag. What does it mean? Should you actually put the cat in your bag and take it out? No,
no.
no. Ah,
No,
what is the meaning? To
who
reveal.
reveal
Yes.
a secret by mistake.
Yes. By mistake, you told something. You told the truth. Nobody was knowing, but you just told. So you let the cat out of the bag. Yes. So, for example, let me give a sentence. Our our family planned a birthday party for my grandfather. See again. Our family planned a birthday party for my grandfather, but by mistake, I let the cat out of the bag when I told my grandfather this secret. Yes. So grandfather was not knowing, but I accidentally, by mistake, I told him. So I let the cat out of the bag. Got it, children? So this is the meaning. See, cute cat and cute little secret. See, who is coming next? What is this?
Raining cats and
Cats
dogs.
and dogs.
Yes, and what is the meaning?
It is raining and storming
Yes.
really hard.
Yes, it is raining and storming. It's storming, lots of noises there in the sky, and it is raining cats and dogs. So if unknown person knows it, he will think that what is happening. Actually, cats and dogs are running. Okay, you try this. You tell your parents or your family that yesterday it was raining cats and dogs. Now, see, everybody will laugh or they will be surprised. And then you can show your smartness, and then you can say, "Do you know what is the meaning of raining cats and dogs? The meaning of raining cats and dogs is heavy rains." So children, this is how you use an idiom when you tell the meaning which is little different. Yes. So this is an interesting way to talk English. So these are called as idioms. And these are also phrases, children. So these are idioms and phrases. Next picture. This is very interesting.
Crocodile tears.
No, crocodile tears. So if somebody is telling you, you don't shed crocodile tears. Don't cry like a crocodile. So what does it mean?
To fake a sad emotional
Yes, you're
emotion.
faking it. You are lying. What is fake? Fake means to lie. A emotion which is sad. So you're crying like a crocodile. You know what, children? Crocodile never cries. Yes. So it is saying that a crocodile tears. What is the example of this? I'll tell you one example and then you give me one example. Okay. See, when my best friend does not get what she wants, she start shedding crocodile tears. Yes, when my friend wants something and she's not getting, then in front of her parents she will cry like she will uh, shed the crocodile tears. Yes, the crocodile tears will come from her eyes, so which is not real, which is just acting. Yes, can you tell me one example of this from your life, children? Come on, I'm waiting. You just need to try.
My
Yes.
my sis
Yes.
my sister meaning my sister
Yes.
fake a sad emotional in crocodile
Yes.
tears.
Why? When it happened? Why she was shedding crocodile tears? You have to give the reason also. When she was lying, maybe. Yes, she was lying that she's innocent, but just to prove herself, she was shedding crocodile tears. Yes, you can say that. Good. Good. Nice. Let's go to the next idiom. Ah, it is a moon, which is a blue moon.
One,
So one,
once in a
yeah,
blue
once
moon.
in a blue moon. And what is the meaning of this?
Something that happiness very
Very
rarely.
rarely means it's never
Rarely.
happening only. It's never happening. So once in a blue moon means very rarely. So it is, you can say that, for example, you can say that Mohit does his homework once in a blue moon. So how many times Mohit is doing his homework? Very rarely, very less. He's not doing only his homework. Yes. So at that time, you can say once in a blue moon. Yes. You want to give any example, anybody? Yes. Then something has happened with you which happens only once in a blue moon. For example, my mother is shouting on me once in a blue moon. So she's very nice. She's never shouting on me. Yes, Aradhya. So you can speak like that. So this is one example. Now see the next one.
Don't cry over spilled
Yes,
milk.
spilt milk. The milk has gone bad. The milk is spilled on the floor. Yes, it has fallen on the floor. So what you will do? Till half an hour you will cry, oh, the milk has fallen. Oh my God, I'm so sad. Will you just keep on being sad for 2, 3 days? So the
No,
answer is
no,
no,
teacher.
not at all. So you have to, you should not worry about what has happened. Yes, this was also the thought of your day. I told you the thought, no? So you should forget your mistake, but you should always remember what it taught you. So when the milk has fallen, or if you have done something wrong, you should not cry over it. You should not worry about it too much. You should worry. Yes, you should worry, but very less. You should always try to learn that next time you have to be careful when you are handling the milk. Yes. So this is the meaning. Oh, big books. So it is a piece of cake.
Yes.
Yeah, so something that is very easy to do. You like enjoying eating cakes, no?
Yes,
Oh,
teacher.
yes.
Yes, teacher.
Even I love the pastries and cakes. So when somebody tells you it is a piece of a cake, yes, it is a piece of a cake. So what is the meaning? Something which is very easy to do. Now see this boy. Now what is this? Please, somebody read this. Shamika.
I'm
I'm
sure that
I'm
taste
sure
next
I'm
week
sure the
will be
taste next week will
profit
be
for
a
me.
Okay,
I've
one
been
person.
studying
One
all
person.
week.
One
parent.
person. Okay, I cannot understand. I told you one person, children. You're not listening only. I'm
And
becoming so sad.
Teacher, can
I'm
I?
sure the taste
Uh-huh.
next week will be a piece of cake for me. I will be studying for weeks.
Yes, very good. So it's saying that I'm sure teacher has given me test next week. And she's saying that it will be very easy. He's saying that very easy. It will be a piece of cake for me. Why it will be a piece of cake for me? Because I've been studying for it for weeks. For weeks I've been preparing. I was waiting for the test. I have prepared myself. So this test is going to be a piece of cake for me. Yes? So children, can you tell me anything else which is a piece of cake for you, something which is very easy for you? For example, for me, reading big storybooks, long storybooks is a piece of cake for me. So something which is piece of cake for you? Yes, anybody?
Uh,
Shamika?
yes.
Teacher, I also have storybooks.
Yes, you also like storybooks. I also love storybooks. So it
Yes.
can always enrich your knowledge.
Teacher,
It will
there are
always improve your reading.
101 stories.
How many are there
101.
in your storybook?
Yes.
Okay, okay, that's lovely. That's lovely. And how many you have read, Aradhya? You have finished all?
No,
You have
50.
started.
50.
Oh my God, very good. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Okay, so you can say that, Aradha, you can say that reading my storybook is a piece of cake for me. Yes, lovely, lovely.
Yes.
Let yes, let's go to the next one. See what is this?
The
The sun.
early bird catch to the one. A
Yes,
bird and
Teacher, can I read?
insect,
okay. Let's finish.
insect and clouds. Sorry.
Yes, yes, good, Shamika, good. So you can also look at the picture and say, so there is a sun has risen, and this is a bird who's catching a worm. Yes. So what happens? What they are saying that when you wake up early in the morning, what will happen? You will get all the nice things. So if the bird is
The
waking up
bird
early,
catch
she will
the
get the
worm.
insect. But if she is waking up late, if the bird is waking up
Worm.
late, so it will not get the worm, it will not get the food. So it is same for you. If you wake up
Teacher,
early
can
in the
I
morning,
read meaning?
Beta, 1 minute, let me finish. So they are saying that, Aradhya, that when you wake up early in the morning, you can complete all your homework, finish your breakfast, get ready for the online class, and become the smartest child in the class. Yes? So now you can read the meaning.
If you woke
If
up and go to work early, you all substance
You'll
don't be
succeed.
late. You succeed, don't be lazy.
Yes, don't be lazy. This is a moral of this entire idiom that we should not be lazy. Whatever work is we are getting, we should be an early bird. Teacher is giving you any work, okay, finish it very quickly. Be an early bird. So you can make a sentence. My teacher told me be an early bird when you are doing your homework. Yes. So you tell me, are you early bird or are you a late
Yes,
bird? What, late bird or early bird?
early bird.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Good. Ah,
a little bird, oh, a little bird told me.
yeah, there is a girl and she's having a bird, and the bird is saying something in her ears. So what is the meaning of this? The meaning is you are saying one secret, but somebody is asking, who told you? Who told you? But you will say, no, 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 no. A little bird told me. So you don't want to reveal, you don't want to tell who told you the secret. Yes, for example, you are saying your friend. We do this when we are in class. So somebody is, saying bad things about your friend. You go to your friend and you say, okay, you know what, somebody told me this. Somebody told me that you are not doing your homework and you are not a good girl. So your friend will say, who told me? You tell me the name, I will go and fight with her. You say, no, Baba, I cannot tell you. Yes, you say, I cannot tell you who told me. So this is called a little bird told me. All right, children. So this is the meaning of this. Let's go to the next slide.
Hit the books study.
Yes, hit the books. So are you actually going to hit the books? Do beat the books?
No.
Yes. What is the meaning?
Study.
Yes, it means a study. If you want to get the first rank, you have to hit the books. Yes, you can make a sentence like that. Yes, so this is, yes.
I'm reading. I'm studying the book. In the book.
Yes, I hit the books. You have to use the idiom, I hit the books. When you want to be a good speaker of English, you can use these idioms, children, in your language when you're speaking, and then the meaning will be different. So, like, everybody talks in English. But what makes you a special talker? What makes you a different and a talented talker? The answer is using good language. So, these idioms will add that, richness. It will make you rich. So not the money rich, it is the language rich. It will make you very smart. So you have to use these idioms if you want to be smart. Now this is in Hindi also and in English also. Add fuel to the fire. You are putting
To the
petrol in the fire. If you put petrol in the fire, what will happen?
a problem worse.
Yes. So already somebody is in a problem and you are making it more bad.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Now what happened was that you can say that, see, I was late to the class. I was late to the class, and to add fuel to the fire, I also forgot to do my homework. I was late, I was forgot to do the homework. So this is known as adding fuel to the fire. You should not add fuel to the fire. Yes. Yes, have a blast. Have a
Teacher, can I
blast.
read?
Yes,
Have a blast.
please.
To have a good time or to enjoy.
Enjoy.
Okay, Nirvigan, please read. One person at a time.
To have a good time or to enjoy.
Yes, to have a good time or enjoy. So can you make a sentence with this? Very easy. At my friend's birthday party, we had a blast. Yes. So it does not means to draw some bomb, to put some bomb. It means to enjoy. Okay, tell me, when did you have blast last time? Can somebody tell me? When did you enjoy a lot?
In my birthday,
Okay.
I have blast.
Yes, at my birthday, you'll have a blast. Okay, that's nice. Good, good. Next, face the music.
Accepts judgment or punishment.
Yes, if you have done something wrong, yes, if you have done something wrong, we should be ready for the punishment. So this means that if somebody is stealing something, if the thief is stealing something, then the police will arrest him definitely. So he has to face the music. Now your head is in the cloud. Head in the cloud. What is the meaning?
Not paying attention to what is going on around you.
Yes, Icha. Yes, that's right. So head in the clouds means you are, you don't know only what is going around you, and you are just speaking. Yes. For example, let's say somebody is only 10 standard pass. Somebody is only 10 standard plus, and he is applying for a job as an engineer. Now for it, so this, you are having heads in the clouds, you are too overconfident. This means that being overconfident, head in the clouds. All right, children. So see the next part.
Teacher, can I read?
Butterfly.
Yes. Okay. Wait. Who is asking? Can I read? Let them read first, please. हाँ बेटा read.
Butterflies in my stomach.
Yes.
Meaning, feeling never
Never is.
excellent.
Okay, children, you know what you are doing. You are just missing for some points. So it is nervous, and this is anxious. So whenever you're reading, try to look at the words, try to look at the letters and sounds. Okay, so then you will do no mistake in reading. So butterflies in my stomach means that you are very excited for something. So tomorrow, for example, if I tell you, children, good news, lockdown is finished, and tomorrow you are going to the school, how will you feel? Feel excited?
Yes.
So that's what. So it is like you are after 2 years, you'll be going to the school. So you will be very nervous, you'll be very excited, and sometimes little scared also. How will be the teacher be? What my friends will say? So you are feeling happy and little nervous at the same time. Okay, Icha, please mute your mic. Lot of noise from your home. Now see what is this? I am all ears.
I am all
Yes.
ears. Meaning
Yes.
actively is listen.
Very good. Actively listening means if you're listening very carefully. For example, you're listening to me very carefully. So you all are all ears. All ears means listening very carefully. See the next one. What is this?
To give someone the cold shoulder.
Shoulder. Yes. You're giving somebody cold shoulder. You're ignoring somebody. Yes. So you had a fight with your friend and you just want to ignore the person. So it is like not paying attention. So you are treating somebody in an unfriendly manner, in a not so good manner. So you call this as give someone a cold shoulder. It is not a hot shoulder, it is cold shoulder. Yes. Now
Under
see
the
under the
weather.
yes. What is the meaning?
Someone is not feeling well or that someone is feeling ill.
Yes. See in his mouth, what is there? Thermometer is there. See on his cheek, he has become red like apples. So he is not feeling well. So you can say, I am feeling under the weather. Now, if teacher is asking you, okay, tell me why you were absent yesterday. What happened? So you can say, teacher, I was feeling under the weather. Yes. So teacher will ask, what under the weather? So you can explain, okay, teacher, I was not feeling well, maybe because I was having a headache. Yes. So you can say like that. Hold your horses
Office.
means wait a moment. This we have already done. Yes. See the next
Yes.
one. Cost an arm and a leg. See, the leg is not
Eat
there.
up,
See
eat
this
up,
picture?
first and arm and legs.
Yes. What is the meaning? Very
Very
expensive,
expensive.
very costly. For example, you brought a toy which is for rupees 5,000 and your friend has broken it. Then, so you can say, you have broken my new toy. It has cost me an arm and a leg. Yes. So see these girls, what they're saying. Do you like my new bag? Question mark. So it's saying it cost me an
It
arm and a
costs
leg.
an arm and a leg.
So it does not actually mean that you have given your arms and you have given your legs. It just means that it is very expensive, very costly. Now we have come to the evaluation part, which is a nice part. Now, children, there are some idioms, pictures are there, meaning is also there. You have to just write down, choose the correct idiom in this sentences. Now, first see this cost an arm and leg. Just now we have done. It means something which is very costly. Add fuel to the fire means making the problem more worse. A piece of cake means very easy job. Hit the books means to study very hard. Under the weather, matlab, what is the meaning of this? Under the weather, feeling sick,
Feeling sick.
feeling ill.
Fever,
Yes, having
fever,
fever. Yes. Give someone cold shoulder. Give someone cold shoulder means ignore somebody. Yes. You're not
Very not
talking to
hot,
them.
hot shoulder on the cold shoulder.
Yes, you are just ignoring somebody. Now let's look at this. Let's see who is smart in this class. Yes, who can answer me?
next week I really have to dash this weekend.
Yes. What will be the answer? Very good. Very good. Very good. Who is saying? I did not see the person name.
Nirvigna.
Nirvigna, that is the right answer, everybody. See what they're saying? As my exam is next week, I have my exam. So I have to, what I have to do? I have to, I'm sorry, hit the
A
books.
piece of it's books. Piece
Okay, it
of
is hit the book. So you can just write it. All right. So I'm just, erasing it because it looks very big handwriting. Hit the books. Read the next one, children. Can you see that? Please read the next
I
one.
don't.
I did not come to school yesterday because I felt dash
Under the
I
weather.
had
Under the
to
weather.
Very good, very
under the
good. I did
weather.
not come to school because I was feeling under the weather. I
Weather.
was really feeling
I
under the
had
weather.
to
So the second one is under the weather. Children, you are so smart. Very, very smart. So the second answer is under the weather.
under
Yes,
the weather.
lovely. Now let's go to the third one. Who is reading? Please read.
Don't tell
Do, don't tell
him
him to
Yes,
down.
climb down that
Only.
only.
yes, yes. So don't tell him to calm down. That only what? If you tell him to be quiet,
Give
Something
give someone the
shoulder.
shoulder.
uh,
Cold shoulder.
no. This is not the right answer. So you
First
can go.
an arm, hand, a
No,
leg.
no, my dear.
Add fuel
Now
to
this
Piece of
is
the
an
fire.
answer.
piece of
This
cake.
is no. See, understand the meaning? Don't tell him to calm down. When you tell him to be calm, he gets more angry. So when you tell him to calm down, actually it is adding
And
fuel to
fuel
the fire.
the fire.
Yes. So this one is the number third one. Okay, children, add fuel to the fire. All right. Next one, please read. Wow.
What?
Wow,
That
that
I am
exam
sure
was
I'll get
best. Best. I am sure I'll get
Okay,
a
okay.
good
a
grade.
piece
Okay.
of cake. A
Yes,
piece
a
of
piece of
cake.
cake is the
A piece
right
of
answer. But children, you know what is sad part? You know what is sad part? All are reading together. I'm not understanding only anything. Yes. So children, that answer is the right answer. A piece of cake. Yes. So a piece of cake is this one, something which is very easy. So wow, that exam was very easy. So you'll say it was a piece of cake for me. So this one is number 4. Yes. Let's go to
Yeah.
the next one. Read number 5, children.
My dad
What is it,
does
Anna?
not want to buy me the new iPhone. He
Uh,
was it
he says it.
one first number.
Cost
Cost,
an arm
cost,
and leg. Yes.
cost
An
an
arm and a
and
leg.
Yes. So iPhone is very costly, no? So my dad told me, no, you cannot buy it because it will cost me an arm and leg. It is very costly, Baba. So don't take it. Yes. Yeah.
yes.
So let's go to the sixth one, last one.
After I got the
Promotion.
promotion, some of my co-works me
Co-workers
dash
dash me.
me.
Yes. So I work in the office when I got promotion, when I got good achievement. So what did my co-workers do? They gave me a
Cold shoulder.
Cold shoulder.
yes, they gave me
Use
a cold shoulder. This is number 6. They ignored me. Yes, they did not congratulate me. They did not say very nice, but they just ignored me. So this is known as giving somebody a cold shoulder.
cold
Yes,
shoulder.
so this is number 1. Let me write it if you don't know. This is number 1. I did not come to school. Second one, because I felt under the weather. Yes.
The weather.
Number 3rd, don't tell him to count down.
Third, the
Add.
add fuel
Fire.
to the fire.
Okay, children. So this is easy. Have you got this? Easy now?
Yes.
Yes. So you are very brilliant students. You are listening everything very nicely. So I've also got a homework for you. Now this one you have to just zoom in and then you have to do. Now there is some meanings. These are new meanings, huh?
You
And
will text
yes.
if
No,
you
it is a homework. It is a homework. You need to do it at your home. You have to be early bird and finish this everything. And then you have to match it with the numbers. You have to match, you have to write their numbers. See, the boxes are there over here. See, over here you have boxes. So you have to match these numbers over here. So you have to match the idioms with their meanings. All right, children. So we are coming to the ending of the lesson. So a very good luck for you to study, study and study and grow more and be happy. Okay, children?
Thank
Yes,
you.
Healthy.
Bye.
thank you,
Yes,
teacher.
bye, children.
Bye,
Bye,
teacher.
children.
Bye,
Bye, bye.
teacher.
Have a nice day. Stay home,
Yes,
stay safe.